Alright, welcome back to some more Witcher again. We're going to be doing the same mission we've been doing for quite a long time. So we need to go and join Anna and Henrietta at the guard post in the Port District. So yeah, let's go again. This is like the third video I've done on this mission. But it is a main mission, so it's going to be quite long. Here we go.
Her Grace awaits inside.
Here at last. We lack only Damien now. I'm worried something might have happened to him.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the
My
murders.
armor looks sick.
Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Who's this?
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
I can't get over how good my armor is. So I need to put on a different attire. Wine is sacred. Alright.
But we'll get him.
Put on clothes that are appropriate. What kind of clothes? Didn't really say what kind of clothes. So I need to go here for the right colours.
Is that not this cur with the price?
Hey, leave them alone.
Don't let him gain momentum!
Let me get out of it, Jesus.
Look lively! Rush at him, boys!
There we go.
All is in order.
Didn't look like
I
those.
option my guys.
Opinion's right.
Contract on
I'm a
a
hunted
witcher.
man.
What the hell? Someone's after me. Wonder who's after me. Alright. Right, you can put your sword away now. I'm going the wrong way for that.
Eat, drink, and loosen your belt.
I wonder what I've got to wear then. I wonder what I've got to wear. Here we go. Have I got to buy it myself? Oh, there we go. Hi, my good sir.
Sacre bleu! It's a crime! You're from the north, that's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
I'm already in.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Alright. Ugh. How much are these? I'm gonna buy that. I don't think I've got the wolf mask, have I? I don't think I have. I don't think I've got... I'll just buy both of these. There's only £1 each. 102, I'll buy that. And I'll buy some of these, even though that's... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, thank you.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
Alright, let's put these on. Alright, there we go. And then we got the masks as well. Wait. Have I got to put on the mask as well? Wait, what? What else have I got to put on? Wait a minute.
Ah.
I've just bought.
Oh,
Will it work if I put this one on?
Servant,
This
sir.
one looks way nicer though. If I've got to put on. Wait, what?
Ah.
How many things? No,
all
not
jests
Gwen.
aside.
Ah.
No, I didn't want to play Gwent. Oh wait, no, it's in shop. Have I got to buy them? Oh my, I'm wasting money.
Ever your servant, sir.
Right. Have I got to take the gloves off? I don't even know. What the hell? Have I got to take them off? Oh, I don't care. I'm just going to wear what I want. I'm still going to look nice. No matter what I wear. Right, I'll just keep these. There we go. I still look good. She can't say I don't because I do.
You are the
I looked
famed
good.
Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, I am. Yes, I looked good anyway, so I don't know what they're on about. What that's on about. Why
Nice tune.
it doesn't count.
Reginald Dovry has returned, not to be missed by your king.
Here we are. Gonna drink.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Of course I'm late. Sometime later. So I'm late, but yeah, oh no, late for them. What am I on about? Not for me, I'm early. Oof. Jesus. Oh, we're meant to wear a mask, weren't I?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask.
Mask.
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Okay.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Where did I even hide them? Just down a sewage grate or something.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily
like-
by the orchid.
It's like Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Well, well.
Can tell, even with his
Everyone's
mask
always
on.
complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
Ooh,
The
Jesus.
residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Okay.
Kaviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Alright, let's go. Search the alcoves for a woman in a curvy orchid in her hair. Alright, let's have a look around then.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
Shh, silence. The artist must focus.
Blah, blah, blah. Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but... pretentious. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde schmaff.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do take care, Witcher.
I don't know what happened there. My controller went all. I don't. Why did my controller die?
Look, lanterns.
The hell?
They say releasing them brings good luck.
Is she in here? Oh, here we go. I don't know why my controller died just then. It was charging. But I have kind of got like a Poundland charger. Is that her? Is she naked? Yeah, she is.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Kaviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Cintrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move.
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it. But I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur. I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Alright. Bloody hell. Alright, so that went there then. To search. I might as well take part, you know?
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
I'm having drinking out. I am.
Pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Whoa, that's in my controls right weird.
This sculpture depicts suffering. It represents the problems of contemporary man.
What do you do here?
Should you tire of these hues?
I don't know.
In the pale and grab a different.
This sculpture depicts suffering. It represents the problems of
Should you tire of these hues? Drop them in the pale.
We should walk past the tables. Perhaps they're still there.
Should you tire of these hues? Drop them in the pale and grab a different.
I'm gonna drop them all in.
Should you tire of these hues. Drop them in the pail and
through brutality.
good, sir.
No rapture upon
What was so hard about that?
Your words, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle, power and influence.
Good to see you, Geralt.
What else will they think of? If they can't agree...
How'd I pull it? What the hell? Take part in the other ones as well. Might as well.
That's type,
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see. Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
That's sick.
Ah, how beautiful.
What the hell? Oh my god. That is cool.
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Easy to impress.
But are you sure?
A love letter.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look,
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flick.
be the fist tag. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
Color is but the shadow of deliberations on the nature of existence. It is irrelevant to the work's
First steps of
ultimate
Matilda. The birth of Ludovic.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone.
Imagine if it was.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
It's going down here.
Aren't they even? Because the right cup seems somewhat...
Let's talk to this dude. Is that what we're doing?
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. Here incognito. On state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Alright.
Quickly, upstairs.
Here we go. Bow my nose.
That
The hell?
must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat.
Jesus Christ.
The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Oh my god. Right, using your Witcher senses, follow the tracks across the balconies.
Tore down the door. Bloody hand platform. Clever. It's his. Must be pretty strong, too.
Talking at once.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Alright, let's look on the balcony. Oh, yeah.
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
Dirty pigeons.
Must have climbed this ladder, made by soiled boots.
Oh, here we go.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Surprised they didn't take any of that.
Bloodstains. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Jewelry box. Lock's
Oh, the
busted.
same thing.
Picked open, probably. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Examine it. Oh my god. Why'd I have to turn around to...
Sconce
There
is
we go.
bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it?
What else is there? Here we go.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room.
What else is there in here? Is there anything around the bed? No? Oh, wait, here we go.
Links
Loot.
of a snapped chain.
Didn't mean to do that.
Jewel must have been on it.
The loot.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle.
The knife.
Locked.
No,
key
the
in
knife.
sight.
Bloody hell, man.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way.
Is he around
fought,
here?
Struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though. So our Centrian must have been the flyer.
Yeah, look out the window. Is anyone down? Oh god.
So, this is the tracker.
Ah.
A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centrians killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
Alright. So the party ended now? The festival or whatever that was?
Red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centrian must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Why is he still wearing the mask? May I ask?
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Like what?
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right. What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized.
That's what a lot of people are like, though, innit?
She was angry at the whole world. She felt
Not being
inferior,
brought up
felt
properly
pain,
turns you
though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbert that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since. Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll see to it.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair.
Oh no.
And this is...
What the hell?
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
Why has he brought him?
His surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might the monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
That's no excuse. There's always a way out, another solution. Seeking help, for instance.
These other solutions often come too late.
You're well aware there are men and witches who have done worse in defense of their loved ones. Am I right, Geralt?
If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Why the hell is he here? Why is he brought
An
in?
exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her
So I need
long-lost
to go
sister
for
there
the...
too.
Yeah, their sister.
Thing is,
Their sister.
she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Alright.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I.
Not at all.
But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Alright. Didn't expect that at all. A bit of a sticky situation. if you'd ask me. But yeah, that's that. Character entry added, Sienna. Alright, so in the next part, I think I'm going to go and meet Damien. Or I might go and do a secondary mission, maybe. I'm not too sure yet. I'll decide there for the next part, so... Eventually, I'll continue meeting Damien at Count de la Croix's mill after midnight. So if you did enjoy this, guys, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'm on level 46. I'm getting really high on the levels now, so it's getting really good. So yeah, oh yeah, I've just leveled to 46. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next part.